Hey guys, what's going on? This is Dice Squad. I am Marshall Dice, known as Adam Campbell, and I'm live here at Con on the Con 2016 with...
Tyrannosaurus rexus.
Say that 10 times fast.
Tyrannosaurus rexus, Tyrannosaurus rexus, Tyrannosaurus rexus.
And you are with?
Taranis works.
Taranis works. And what do you do?
I do a lot of leather work.
We jump from chainmail now to leather work. So how long have you been doing leather work?
I've been doing leather work on and off as a hobby for about 5 years, and I started making this my own business this year.
Gotcha. And have you always been a fan of board and card games?
Oh, definitely. Actually, that's where I met pretty much all the friends I still talk to today.
Gotcha. So what products do you have here at Con on the Con?
Well, I have some of the standard stuff. I got dice bags here for sale. I also have skirt hikes for people of the more Renaissance-enabled. I also have a few inventions of my own, like we have the party pouch here, which is both a flask holster and a pouch for any goodies that you need.
For the gamer on the go.
Yes. Or for the hard partying conventioneer. I also have goblet holsters, which are a invention of my own. Basically a mug frog, which you wear. Carry your mug around with you when you're not drinking it. For the more fancy crowd, I also went ahead and invented a way for you to carry around a wine glass.
Really? How long did that take to create?
5 minutes of my wife complaining, and then 2 minutes of me inventing it.
Wow.
Invention, or need is the mother of invention and desperation.
Amen to that.
Yes. So, yes.
Anything else? So you also have... What else do you have here?
I have sword frogs, so pretty much in case you got a sword. I also have left and right-handed because my left-handed friends don't get served by the general public. So I'm like, let's make it even.
I can relate to that. I'm also left-handed.
I also have heavy sword frogs, so if you got like a broadsword, or if you're in the SCA and you just want to be able to carry like a backup weapon, backup dagger, we have those. I have more dice bags and some of the more fun things.
For the Jedi on the go.
Jedi on the street, sip in the sheets.
Can't argue with that.
Okay. Also, we have, again, a few things on that side of things. I have been in, let's say, a few various markets, so... I got a little bit of everything here with me at the con. Everything from necklaces to collars to pretty much everything you need for a good LARP, Renaissance, or just nice weekend over at a gaming con.
Can't argue with that. So how'd you come up with your name here, Taranis Works?
Well, my name in the SCA is Tyrannosaurus rexus. The heralds hate it, but you know what? I don't care. But I originally had Chief Stuff as my company name, and I was kind of looking to get away from that because it was an old company. I didn't really like it. So I held a contest, and one of my friends actually came up with the name Taranis Works, and none of the other entries really embodied kind of a general kind of thing. It was always like Taranis bags or kilted bags, stuff like that, because I was making a lot of like belt bags, dice bags, stuff like that. Well, it's more of a general kind of thing, so they came up with Taranis Works, so they won the contest. I changed my company name, and lo and behold, here we are.
And the rest is history. Any future projects you're working on, I mean, here at the con or in the future?
Well, at the con, what I'm doing right now is I'm just making up some belt bags, but in the future, what we're going to do is we're going to get more into armor. We're going to offer a few more cosplay items. There will be some... I have made hybrid dice or leather and chainmail dice bags, so I'll be making a few more of those in the future. I'll also be focusing on making a few... pretty much whatever I come up with. Pretty much whatever just crosses my mind, I'll probably make up.
Gotcha. And has there been any, so aside from Con on the Cob, has there been any weird or interesting, what's the most interesting thing you've ever, created from, for someone, I want to make something cool out of leather?
Most interesting commission I've gotten so far, I had a gentleman who wanted me to make a full set of armor out of toxic waste barrels for him.
Really?
Yes.
Like legit toxic waste barrels?
Legit toxic waste barrels. They were clean. They weren't used for anything like any heavy metal stuff or anything like that. It was literally just barrels that were originally graded for toxic waste and had been cleaned out. But yeah, he wanted me to make him a full set of armor out of it, and I did, and it was actually came out pretty well.
Awesome. And where can people find all of your awesome products?
Well, you can look at Taranis Works on Instagram, Twitter, and also on Facebook. Facebook is kind of where I blog like all my in-progress stuff, and you can find my store at Taranis Works at Etsy.
And we'll have a link down below. Thank you very much for being on the show. I appreciate it. And from all of us here at Dice Squad, continuing our coverage of Con on the Cob 2016, this is Marshall Dice Nose Adam Campbell saying, stay tuned.